the Cheapness Affordable Gaming review stream. Today we are continuing with Crash Bandicoot 4's 100% playthrough. I believe this is part 3, and we've reached the piratey area. We did 100% a couple of these. We 100% hit road. Crash Compactor, we actually need a red gem to do that, I believe. And I'll do a real grind off stream because we know where everything is. I actually looked it up. But I missed boxes I previously had got, so I just missed it by like 2 boxes, so I'll do that off stream. And we did 2 flashback tapes. Okay, so we're starting with booty calls. I didn't notice that the biomes were so small, that they only had like 2-3 levels in them. Hey Cheapness, how are you doing? Fine, thank you for asking, chat. Thanks for joining. Hope it's doing well with you. As you saw, I did watch your Minotaur compilation video. Like, it's been a long time since I watched the animated Mummy show. I forgot, like, that, like, the character wasn't, like, modeled after Brendan Fraser. Okay, no, it killed one of them instead of, like, breaking a box. At least a broken nitro. Am I gonna have to do some... Oh. Okay, since we're so early, let me just restart that one. On the level. Yeah, that was an unexpected death. I didn't think, yeah, I didn't think of the flame jet. Good news at least, yeah, but because there was news of like Xbox trying to considering like closing down a lot of their studios with the massive cuts, because like Compulsion Games and Double Fine at least are now independent again, I believe. And a couple of other companies like Ninja Theory has a situation that's similar to being under new management or something. A lot of them escaped the worst of it. The only ones that are gonna really have to deal with the layoffs and stuff. Okay, why is this box here? The only developer that was under their umbrella that's gonna have to deal with it, or they're like really big ticket stuff, I think. So Obsidian and Bethesda are gonna have a lot of layoffs, which is weird, since the CEO said she wanted it to take less time to make like Fallout and Elder Scrolls. So I don't know how that's gonna work with fewer people, especially when you consider the buggy reputation that those games can have. Yeah, it's weird that they didn't do that model, the character after Brendan Fraser. They're beginning work on the 4th Mummy movie. I assume, because I saw like Brendan Fraser doing like press for it on social media and stuff. I assume they were like almost done, but you're saying like they're kind of just starting now. Yeah, because movies are very strange. Like, sometimes they take really long, sometimes they like only take like a couple of days. Depending on what kind of film is, then like, oh, it's done. Okay, we got another flashback tape. Nice. I'm currently watching the it's one of those cases where the word is obscure by the like drop down where you can like quickly just throw an emoji. The show like detective something, and I can't think what that would be. So sorry for early chat, but no worries. Thanks for joining. Okay, a grind section. Okay, I'm gonna have to die there. Like, just so that I don't miss that box. Ow. I really hope I don't, like, have to do it again so that I get the life requirement. Are those seahorses? It will release in 2028, so they have yet to start. Oh, okay. Alright. I barely remember the third one, but I guess that's the case with for a lot of people. Okay, alright. Let's make this a box run. Oh, what? I have to jump over those, alright. Actually, early this morning, I actually did like grinding for Dark Souls. Oh. And I actually, at the grinding spots, I actually finally managed to kill that knight and the bow person. Turns out the bow person is like Paris, like he's like a lore character. And he and the knight can only be killed once. They won't respawn. And then I got like a special bow from it. But I grinded enough that I upgraded the, flame, my, you know, flame glove for the swamp magic from like 7 to plus 15. So, you know, that's as much as at least that Laurentius can do at the moment. And I upgraded the bastard sword to plus 10, which is at the very least the most that the what you call it, blacksmith can do. Plus I did level up some stats too. So, you know, like it's enough that those difficult NPCs I can do 4 light swipes and they're dead. So and I decided, if you might have seen from the notifications, that I made a screenshot thumbnail of Blighttown. So yeah, we're gonna play from Blighttown because Darkroot Basin is a bit too difficult as it stands. And then, you know, we'll be able to probably be able to do Blighttown surprisingly easy because of all the stat boosts. I even upgraded my armor a little bit because I did go to that place with the slimes and grinded for like Titanite, large Titanite shards. Couldn't get that much. The Sheep Detectives. It was a movie that came out in cinemas back in March. I did see an ad for it. It looked interesting. The only pun I can think of is like something like sheep thrills. But like, I'm sure it's not a cheap thing. It's probably quite weird quality. Okay, the box run. We're gonna lose lives on this one because that's quite a tricky, you know, rail segment. I forgot about that bit. Also, anyone who's interested, tomorrow I believe is the final day of the Steam Summer Sale. If anyone wants to check out my videos on the best deals of the summer sale, please do. You might get some your new game. I bought a couple of things yesterday. I bought Dead Space because, you know, 9% off. I had it. And it's been a while since I played the original, like, non-remake, you know. What else did I get? I got Barony. Because I got a bunch of stuff that's like local multiplayer. I hoard those for when company come over. Barony, it's a lovely thing. Although Barony, I actually can play single player on stream or something. So that's very fun, like first person roguelike type thing. I did do it on the roguelike episode. Actually quite tricky. I got like Darksiders, the top down third one. That like, because, you know, it has local multiplayer. And, you know, sometimes the best local multiplayer is stuff where you don't really, where you work together by not working together. You know, you work together by just, you know, doing your own thing. Because some people just don't handle, like, teamwork in, like, those stuff, like, well, you know, not everyone can handle Overcooked and stuff like that. I mean, I've had Overcooked for years, and I've only had, like, 20 minutes in it, according to Steam. What else did I get? I got a couple like small stuff, like because they were like 9% off, to make the rand per game cheap, because I got it down to like 29 rand per game, to make me feel better about like spending money. Okay, am I finally gonna make it? I think I'm finally gonna make it. Okay, finally. Yes. I also got Wreckfest because 9% off. I mean, I would prefer if there was a checkpoint here, but I guess that there's not a checkpoint, so I hope I'm not gonna die after all that, you know. Speaking of that film, Sheep Detectives, it kind of like reminds me like of the philosophy like behind that Daniel Radcliffe thing, you know, Single Army Man. Yeah, the like that kind of like delightfully silly premise. Okay, which way am I gonna prefer going backwards on? It's a live-action movie with animated sheep. It's about a shepherd who reads his some detective book. One day he's mysteriously murdered, and so his sheep decide to investigate. Okay, cool. But now all I'm doing is thinking of Shaun the Sheep. Because a while back I went on a real Shaun the Sheep phase. Ow, okay, I lost both my masks. Okay, nice. I'm trying to think of what else I got during the summer sale. I got like 23 things. So like I know, yeah, backlogs is growing, but this way I can, you know, really get into the variety of it. Like anytime I'm like in the mood for something, I can play it. Oh no. Oh no, hopefully that doesn't take me back before the rail. Okay, good. They made sure to make this a checkpoint. That's good. That is good. I got a jumping jazz cats party game, weird thing, where your cat's just jumping about. I got Bendy in the Dark Revival because 9% off. I mean, good thing about these horror games, I mean, I'm doing that, you know, I'm probably gonna do that thing again that I did last year where I try and play a bunch of horror games. But I might do a reoccurring thing where I will play them until done. So, the Dead Space remake and Bendy are two good starts. And probably Resident Evil 3, because last sale I got that for like 9% off, and like that's kind of the black sheep, one of the black sheep of the Resident Evil family. It's not as divisive as, you know, Resident Evil 6, of course, but maybe I can throw in Happy Humbles, do a full playthrough of that. I mean, a month is about, how many streams? How many streams can we get from the month? Assuming, you know, 2 Wednesdays, 2 weeks it will be 6, 2 weeks it will be 5, so, and 2 weeks will be 6, 6, 2 weeks will be 4, so 10 streams in a month. I mean, I'm not sure how far I'll be able to get in 10 streams in any of those games. Happy Humble will probably get pretty far. And then there's like the consideration, should I stream like a bit longer? No! No! Did I get anything else? Scorn I got a while back, but also, as I mentioned in like the horror game short, I'm not sure that actually is a horror game. I'm quite off today. But in all fairness, a Resident Evil game generally will take you between like 10 and 20 hours, depending on how much you meander, how much you try and get all the like everything you could possibly get. So that is that's like let's assume 20, so that is divided by 5 by 2. That's 10 streams, but if we do like 3 hours a night, that's about 7 streams. The math is a bit dicey. And I think you could probably get a similar amount of time for Dead Space. I died enough that they gave me a mask to start with. Come on, crab. Crab. It's probably better to go up here and then back, like that. Is there maybe a shorter horror experience I could try? Something maybe I got for free. Because not all of them are like second stringer like horror games. Some of them are pretty good. And I could maybe do like a proper playthrough of something I did last time. Last time I actually accidentally completed Layers of Fear during the stream. And I'm not sure if I have anything like of the Layers of Fear like length. I could try and complete Soma, although I don't know if I really enjoyed Soma as much as I thought I would, you know, because it's sitting at like overwhelmingly positive. I mean, I can't believe this level's the box run is gonna take me half an hour. But I think I haven't missed anything. Well, at least I hope so. Also, a deal I did not mention on any of the videos. Assetto Corsa Competizione. I think that's the sequel to Assetto Corsa. If you want like a more sim racy thing, but I'm not like a sim racing fan. You know, like if I'm gonna like do some racing, there's gonna have to be like some spice to it, something weird. Like it has to be like kart racing or like a demolition derby or something. Street racing, something. Okay, then we wait for Squiddy. killed Squiddy. Like Schmitty, but with a squid. Oh, what? Oh, really? It's totally unfair to me. What else did I get? I got that Maniac because I love like a top-down GTA-like game. Yeah. It doesn't go like shooting things in a kill-frenzy fashion, you know. And it's gonna be ages before I actually play GTA 6. Even when you consider like how long it's gonna take for it to still come out, actually. I mean, that's not gonna be a cheap item for a long time. If ever, because even if that goes on sale, that's still a lot of cash. Okay, I didn't lose any of my masks. Nice. Okay, I think I might be able to do it this time. Nice, okay. And I'll just go on this platform to check, is there anything I missed? Okay, no. No, finally. Finally! Whoa. This took... I'm sorry it took so long, everyone. Like... I love bonus stages on Crash Bandicoot. Now this is a precarious spin. Haha, okay. Ooh. How am I supposed to actually do this? Okay, oh wait, I think I should just, you know, jump into the bottom of it. Wait, but I'm missing a single box. Okay, okay, oh, yes, okay, that's fine. Nice. The Twitch side went off. I'm just gonna have to, like, get the Twitch side up. Some sort. Like, I can only imagine the kind of woolly adventures the sheep detectives are having right now. Like, but like, because I'm assuming it's like a farming community or something, so they don't really have that many suspects. It's not like here, where sometimes, depending on the city, you'll just have like a plot, like on the outskirts of like some suburbs. So. wondering, are those like seahorses? The camera moved, so sometimes I'm getting a little suspicious, like maybe someone's up there, but no. I don't think anything's up there. Okay. Oh, okay, nice. We found a hidden gem. I'm a little bit scared that there might be, okay, a secret further down. There was not. There was not. Okay. Can I just jump down here? Yes, we can, but I have to be a bit further about it. That's gonna be easier than just, like, jumping backwards on the platform I can't really see. Okay, but they still counted. I didn't even have to go back. Okay, just making sure, nothing up there. Okay, as you can see, like, anyone joined just now, I've died a lot on this level, but this is just a box run. I will do it again to quickly get the life run. Hopefully I get all the boxes. I would hate to, like, spend all this time not to have gotten all the boxes. Fortunately, I noticed that these outlines were here before I started, you know, going too far into the level. They made sure the timing was horrible. Okay, it's the Flying Dutchman. But without, like, it's kind of like the flying, like, oh no, it's who was, like, oh, Davy Jones, you know, but combined with Yosemite Sam. Crab. Okay. I just show you bloomers to show, okay, that's the weak point. That's the weak point. Get him in the weak point. Okay, hopefully I got everything. That's a lot of boxes though. It's cutting it close, it's cutting it close. Yes, we got all the boxes. We got all the boxes. Okay, so I have to do a life run and then a time trial. And then we can just continue. So that's with the flashback tape. That's nice, that's nice. It took me a while, but, you know, we're starting off right. Life run. Box run. Okay, nice. Ready? Replay for the life run. So I have to beat this in 3 lives? Is it sometimes more though? Because this level's a bit harder than the others, of the ones I've played before. But I kept, a lot of that was just me dying because I needed to redo like grind trails and stuff. We'll get a bit more lives too, you know, which will be nice. Okay, the drawing should be a lot easier now that I don't have to worry about the boxes. I'll just get them when they're easy, you know. Gonna get that Wumpa. Okay, already at a checkpoint. Nice. Come here, Mr. Krabs. Get him the bloomers. The right-hand side is probably the easier. Okay, I almost died there. There's a bit of an invisible wall there to prevent you just side jumping there. But I guess in the time trial, the other route will be faster. But this route is safer for the life run, I think. Although I've got a lot of, like, I've got 2 masks on me. Get that Wumpa, get that Wumpa, get that Wumpa. Here we can just jump over them. I'm not gonna redo the bonus for the lives now. I mean, it's so much quicker when, you know, you don't have to worry about the boxes. I haven't died once, so it's good to know that I have some kind of skill when, you know, I'm not constantly dying. Come here, Mr. Krabs. Might as well get all this Wumpa here. Okay. Nice, that was very quickly. And then we do the time trial. What's the level's name, though? Oh yeah, it's a booty calls. I mean, like, The Godfather's been on recently a lot. Like, last night was the first one, that's the second one. Lovely thing to watch if you have the time. Notoriously one of the longest films. Well, not a lot, there are longer, but like, one of the longest films you kind of like that good, you know, that's so watchable, you know. Okay, I sacrificed the mask. Okay. Let's go. Here the boxes will matter. Fortunately, I'm semi-skilled at getting them now. They tried to trick you. Those usually are just standard boxes. Now they're like, ooh, I don't know how I was supposed to get that. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's a real tricky one. They tried to get me there, you know. no! What a nice Crash skin. Can't stay. Good luck with the runs. Thanks for joining, Ilse. I can't remember where we got this one, but yeah, it's one of those things. When you do get all 6 gems on level, you get a new skin. So I'm probably gonna have a lot more by the end of things. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm a bit distracted because the Twitch side just... Oh, come on. How was I supposed to get that, you know? I did forget that after this, if we want to go another platformer route, we can always play the re-release of Croc, because I really want to play that at some point. You know, it's been so long since I've Croc'd, you know, and it's such a quality thing. All right, let me get the Twitch side right again. For some reason the Twitch side's going well, but this one battery's low on this phone, so you know. Oh, okay, I was a bit overzealous in that one. But I want to do really well. I kind of want to get like the best trophy on at least a couple of these. Usually, you know, any trophy, but will be qualified as done in my eyes. But it would be nice if I know. Okay, yeah, I got a respectable time for 1 or 2 of these. Coincidentally, Assassin's Creed 4 resync, the Black Flag resynced, sort of came out today, I think, or it's almost out. Like, I saw on the Respawn, Dean Abdu did review it, and they're doing like a bunch of content with them over at the Respawn. Go check it out. They like interviewed the guy who does Edward Kenway's voice, I believe. They released a video where they asked him what his favorite Edward Kenway line was. That's nice. A while back, they had an interview with someone who was like from a James Bond First Light, you know. That video of them did quite well. Got like 100,000 views. So if anyone's interested for like news, gaming content, you know, check out the Respawn. Alex and Dean make great content. Ow. I don't know, you could like the fence spin through that squiddy. It was nice. It looks like something I would enjoy. Especially, I did go through Shaun the Cheap phase recently. And I've yet to see, you know, Single Army Man, but the philosophy seems similar to me. Oh, what? But, you know, fortunately, you have joined us at the time trial phase. I died a lot during the box phase. When I did the life run, that was easy. It just took like 3 minutes. We got through it, didn't lose a single life. But the box run was like, wow, like seriously. I mean, this rail in particular was a sticking point because I had to kill myself to get all the boxes. A bit irritating now to wait for this platform, you know. As Mr. Krabs would say, you know, time is money. What? Okay. Time trials. What other free platform? Okay, do I have that we could play after this? I don't know if I want to go full-on Reignited and Insane Trilogy again, because I've already, like, fully completed them. Right. But, I haven't done much of Bang on Balls. I only streamed that once. I can try and complete that from start to finish. Eventually, I'll get Proc and do that. Not gonna do Psychonauts because I already did. I recently did Psychonauts, but it's not as necessarily as fun to stream, as brilliant a game as it is. Because it probably has too much story to really be enjoyed, like, on stream. There's a Hat in Time, but the frustrating thing about a Hat in Time is they keep insisting on not letting it go on sale for less than 50% off, even though it's been around for a while. I could maybe try Ukulele, but I'd have to get that, like, for really cheap. Maybe I could, like, do a 2D platformer or, like, a Metroidvania or something like that. From start to finish. Something where I don't feel like, okay, my review isn't really gonna be necessarily that well received, so maybe I'll just play it from start to finish. Okay, finally we get past with it. Okay. Oh no! Huh. I mean, but, you know, I'm trying to make it real quick, you know? So... Maybe I could do like a Ratchet and Clank game, but the only Ratchet and Clank game is not like the newest one that you can really get on Steam. Now, I'm not sure if that's necessarily a good one to start at for this kind of stream. And it's probably because it's a PlayStation game. PlayStation games don't really go on big sales on Steam, you know. They really drag their feet, you know. I mean, Returnal is only, what, like 67% off during the summer sale now? Although, you know, it's a fairly big title that, like, it's like real, but PlayStation games is like real 50% off country. You know, you're not gonna get a lot of grace with it. I could maybe play a Lego game. But I'm... Ugh, what do I do? I lost focus. The problem with Lego games is that I'm... Even more than in this type of game, I will get, like, bogged down in collecting the studs and stuff. Although the thing is, I'm a bit bored of Lego games on my own. But maybe, like, a stream will force me to play my Lego game. Sorry for like the poor performance. Come on. Nice, okay. What else do I get? It's very hard to, like, because when you buy in such a batch during the summer sale, to actually remember all the things you got. Especially because some of those were like maybes and they were like real cheap, so okay, yeah, I have it on hand. I don't wanna risk it now. Okay, we might do it this time. Come on, crab, 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 crab. I'm gonna crack that crab, which, in the modern day, has a different connotation. Oof. Okay, let's go, let's go, let's go. Wait. I hope the other levels are a bit easier, so that, like, we get to see a bit more of the game. Although this level was easier technically to get, at least to find the boxes. So close, yes. Ugh. There were like no hidden like difficult secret boxes. So at least they made that like, okay, not everything is gonna be that like tricky, you know? Or maybe they did it because it's so hard to get all the boxes in a single run. So it's like, okay, let's not mess with them by adding a secret too, you know? Although they did have that secret chest, but that was an easy one. I was like, that was no box hidden in a tire, you know? And this is the right way to go, because there are no, it doesn't seem like there are any, you know, time boxes on that side of it. Not even up there, you know? So this is the faster way. It's the faster way to go, and you get like time back from the box. But I am getting better, you know. It was kind of rare that I actually reached this far. Nice. I thought it was the left way to go. Did it? Punishment. Okay, we got a gold. I mean, how on earth you're supposed to get that platinum, I do not know. I mean, we essentially would have to shave 20 seconds off to actually get that much. Cheap. Okay, continue. Let's put on Crash's new skin. And do the flashback tape. Flashback tape, skins. Booty Seeker, okay, okay. Let's go into flashback tape. What is this one actually named? Wumpa Affinity Test. Okay, 2302 FBT Wumpa Affinity Test. Alright. bit. My level. I mean, that first level took us half of the stream.
Let's begin!
Okay, so far, it's not looking particularly hard, but... Okay. That was... funny, but like... I did it more like for the,
Subject continues to
try...
to Wumpa after rejecting all other foods.
Come on... Okay, I didn't consider that possibility that it was gonna have that chain reaction. Speaking of sheep... Okay, I should have left myself an opening.
Embryo, the Revivotron.
Okay, we actually have to go back now. No! Okay, yes. Yes! Okay, this is the ideal way of doing that. Okay, okay, nice, nice. We did it right. We did it the right way. Get all the Wumpa. Get all the Wumpa. I mean, just to make sure my sheep come and landed. I don't know if you can hear over me and stuff, but those are sheep. They're blurry sheep, but they're bawing on the way down.
Embryo, bring me a Wumpa fruit. The Bandicoot's obsession with them has given me a hankering.
But Master, your allergy.
Oh, it's fine. You can clean it.
Okay. I do not know what the consequences are of me going so hog wild the boxes are. Okay, no consequences. That was fine to do. Alright, as long as I just jump right, we'll get it. Okay, jump, 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 jump. Was I supposed to do that? No. Oh, wait. I think the TNTs will destroy all of it in a chain reaction. So, you go. I mean, I lost, I lost a life, but, that's fine, that's fine. We got all the boxes. That was so much easier than the other level. Okay, alright, let's go back. Maybe we should use a Coco skin this time. Swap. Okay, well, okay, let's swap back to Crash. Okay, let's okay, hook, line, and sinker. This is like Crash's future daughter or something. A bit more anthropomorphized.
Hang on, guys, I'm coming.
I apologize. There seems to be issues with the internet a bit. So the connection is timing out a bit on at least the Twitch side. And it feels like there's quite a bit of a delay on the YouTube side. But, you know, I think it's at least playing, you know. Nice. Works the same, a bit more, okay. Since we're early, I'm gonna sunken booty. Like, I mean, you've never seen my booty. I've never stood up, so that's, yeah, that's presumptuous for sure. I didn't know the seahorses smoke. Well done on the Flashback Dave's level. Ah, thank you, Rishabh. For some reason, some stuff's just easier than they're supposed to be. Okay, right, and some things are harder than they're supposed to be. Okay. We have a new mechanic. Hopefully, I wasn't supposed to, like, jump on that box to, like, hidden boxes. Okay. I was worried there was, like, something hidden behind there. But they will tell you if it's something that you're supposed to hookshot and something you're not supposed to jump on, I guess. Yeah, like, the hookshot can't even, like, hit those right next to it, you know? Like... I thought that she was an alternate timeline version of Crash's girlfriend from the first game. I actually don't know. Am I gonna have to go back? I'm gonna have to go back. Okay, hit me with that cannonball. I'm gonna have to stand in the middle of those boxes to get all three of them, I guess. I was just like, how am I supposed to get this box then? Because there doesn't seem to be like a... You know, what do you call it? The other thing that helps, the slide jump with her. Okay, this takes us up. Okay, then we can hook shot to the side. Alright, alright. There's an invisible wall, so we can't go that side. Let's get these 3 boxes before I... Okay. Not that that's, like, the most helpful thing to do. It's different, it's a bit it's not that great in addition, I'm guessing, like, it's very solid. Not much of a hidden gem, you know. I thought this was like an alternate path, but I thought the secret was gonna be to the right. Okay, was that to get the box? Okay, alright, I thought I might die. Not all of them are, like, susceptible to the hook shot, it seems. Okay, wait, is there something hidden up here? Okay, no. Oh, okay. Wait. Hit that eel. We healed the deal. Luckily you spotted it, yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about this character, but it feels a bit too, like, solid, not as, like, precision platformy as Crash and Coco. I just rushed there because I thought maybe this thing would sink. And his friend George. I can't remember what was the other thing in Sharky and George. I remember more like the themes. Actually, I don't even remember the themes. I just remember the starring bit. Is there something behind the TNTs? Viva George. I actually, like, thought of George just now, yeah. That was such a weird thing to become Jinx canon, you know? Hopefully I still get the life requirement. I need... you only need to... under 3 deaths. The one left in the middle. No! Okay. Oh, no! Okay, hopefully 3 counts. Hopefully it doesn't have to be under 3. 3 and under, hopefully that counts. I'm gonna have to do the life requirement again. Man. The thing is, it's not like I was really going out of my way to get the boxes on this one. They're kind of in the way. What? Alright, there we go, there we go. There's a cutlass.
Eyes on target.
Ah, okay. We got all the boxes. Okay, I'm gonna have to jump and get that. Nice. You know, I just realized that we passed 1 year since Jinx shared that message that they were taking a break from Twitch streams only to then let staff go and quietly close down. Yeah, I also realized that a little while back. It's it was it in June? I think it was like the final week of June or something like that when that happened. But I can't remember exactly. Okay, let's do the life requirement. The life requirement. Getting a bit reckless. I didn't think they actually had enough content, of course, hour-wise, to still be posting them. But they probably have a lot if they can start reposting retros, because, like, before Anthony was up for, like, 5 years, it was, like, people alternating with Adam. No time trial? I'll do the time trial after the life requirement. But the thing is, I was kind of like despondent of everything, so I didn't actually, when I realized this wasn't like attached to really anyone we knew at the company, I kind of didn't watch like the first hour stuff when they started reposting them. And I thought like I maybe enough times passed, I can start rewatching them. Especially, you know, the stuff that, you know, was like from a time where Jinx wasn't available here, and like, so maybe I could just start watching those, especially since what I usually watched was like Stephen Colbert, and you know, they took him off the air, right? So maybe I could work through the first hours. Although I doubt like it's gonna go that much longer, because as they hinted at, like their archival system is a bit of a mess, and I'm guessing there are like things missing from the old days that they just don't know how to get back. So I'm probably not gonna be everything. And what they find probably gonna be very haphazard. Yeah, that's true.
Eyes on target.
Wait, they have different life pools? So it's like, I'm guessing Crash, okay, Lee artistic, nice. Crash and Coco probably share life pool, but okay, but she probably has a different one because her moveset is different. Oh wait, I have to replay it for the time trial as you said, but let's see the cutscene.
Thank you so much. Wait, Tana? But you're different. You're not from our universe.
It's good to see you guys. It's been a long time for me.
We lost touch in your universe too, huh?
Yeah, you could say that.
What did we, like, die or something?
What? No! Nope. No, definitely not. So how are things in your dimension?
The usual. A bunch of evil scientists attempting interdimensional domination.
Huh. So, what you collecting? Crystals? Gems?
Masks.
Ooh, fun. Well, good luck with that.
Wait, you're not coming?
Sorry, I fly solo. But I'll lend a hand where I can. In fact, I already have.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess your what you said she was like is correct. Okay, so let's do the time trial. 23, 26, ET. Donna timelines unlocked. Donna's got her own agenda. Player timelines to see how she crosses paths with Crash and Coco. Okay, so I guess I can choose what levels to go to. Okay, they added like a flashback area here too. Let's put Le Artiste a mask, a skin on. We did this one a lot fast, like a flashback type, and this one, like, you know, we're doing a lot better. Okay, play level, oh, but we're not gonna see Artista, skin. There has to be a fair few levels to this thing, because it's like 6 skins, 6 skins, 6 skins, 6 skins, so like 4 times 6. What a waste of time. Okay, wait, let restart. Missing mask, like I'm wasting time, yeah. Yeah, she's solo, Han Solo. Or with chocolate magnet, Han's Rolo. I'm guessing the person who made Rolo was Hans in this scenario. Okay, lost the mask. It was alright. Come on, crab, let me hit you in the bloomers. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh. Already lost the mask. Okay. Mean is streaming on Saturday night. Yes, I did see that, and don't worry if you want to join that, because it's the exact same time I'm doing it. You know, if you want to join there, that's fine. I'm gonna, like, really commit to, like, my, schedule, and, like, just stick it. Because, like, it should be very fun. You know, it's a group stream for him, right? He's, glitching out. Ow. But I have no idea what that game is he's playing. Oh, okay. I have like a lot of like local multiplayer games. I want to like have group streams and stuff, but like it's really hard to like get that like in a row, because what I have is mostly like local stuff. And then there's remote play together, but not everyone can really swing the remote play together. Plus, you know, people are very busy, yada yada yada. And as I said, like my one friend that I like to would like to like stream with, that sometimes comes, like I probably didn't mention it. I think he might be a bit too shy, because every time I like suggest it, it's like no. But not everyone wants to like be on the camera. Which is weird, because he always like said, "Oh yeah, one day when we should like do stuff like Jackass and stuff." But he probably didn't mean the what, you know, like the camera part of it though. Local as lacquer. I only like local multiplayer, you know. Although at some point I might give Marvel Rivals a try, like when you suggested in message and that one feedback post I did. And at some point I'm probably gonna play if I can get it to work, I'll play Team Fortress 2, because you earn stuff there when you play, you know, and you can sell them on the Steam store. So theoretically, I can fund like a sale over a couple of streams, you know. I mean, you know, cheap stuff, but still, you know, it's effectively free games. It's a bit, you know, icky for me, like, to make money off people that actually buy, like, a Team Fortress 2 skin I earned, or like a skin for the blade, for the scout, or whatever, you know. Ow. I jumped at exactly the wrong time there. Again. No! No! Almost there. Oh, come on. Is that game incredibly just like that gross game that Cole and Stumpy played on the daily download where they controlled like two separate parts of the body? No, it's not like struggling. Also, that was like 90% off. I almost made, like I did last time, a local multiplayer vid where that was on it. Anyone's interested. Well, it is a bit gross, but not as gross. Incredibly, it's kind of like, I'm guessing, World of Goo meets something like Terratech, or, you know, what's the other one? There's a different one where, like, or like Besieged, where, like, you create the being and, like, put legs on them and stuff, and then solve puzzles with it. It's not that gross. Sure, there's, like, muscles involved, but it's not that gross. Yeah. It's nowhere near, you know, a struggling. Like, in fact, the creature that you are on Incredipede, it's kind of like labeled as being, you're surprisingly cute. You're like, invaders come to your home and you have to make it to a different village for help, and like you come from a place where everyone's like you know. So it's intended to be more like a beautiful thing, if not cute, you know, like, and not like, you know, like struggling. I don't think there really are a lot of games like struggling, even in the incredibly rare, like, local multiplayer scene nowadays. Strangely enough, I found out, like, years later that Octodad is a local multiplayer version where everyone, you can play up to 4-player co-op, and then everyone will control a different limb. And you can even have like a party option on, where every now and then, which limb they control changes. So one person's just busy like with the arms, and then all of a sudden they control the legs, you know? Which sounds like a lot of fun. If, you know, you have to be with people who don't mind getting frustrated. Crab. Ugh, I can't. Okay, alright, that was surprisingly easy. Okay. Crab. Okay, wait, the TNT will do it. The TNT will... I almost sang it to a theme tune of a song, and we can't afford to risk that copyright string stuff. Ooh! No! Alright. Better start than last time. Ah, come on. Blah. Restart, 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 restart. Also, Increpid is different in that it's level to level. It's not one continuous, like, adventure, like struggling. I mean, it came out in like, it was like an indie-ish thing that came out in like 2023, so, you know, there were limits. Like, indie games are really, like, improving on what they can achieve. But back then, like, that sort of puzzly thing, like, it was what you had to do. It kind of reminds me in spirit, like, then of how it must have been for them to create that game that was free a while back, Eats, you know? Which I will remind people that was like Kali Entertainment's first game, before they made like Market the Ninja and Shank, and Don't Starve, Auction Not Included, you know, before they got all of their success. Although, in all fairness, as I mentioned, like, Eats is in the 1001 games you have to play before you die. So it did have an impact on people. If back then, that was like, okay, that was strictly like Xbox Live Arcade stuff, you know. That's the sort of thing you would find there. If like, you know, it probably was made before Xbox Live Arcade was really that much of a thing. Because I think it was released in like 2006, 2007, which at best was like the starting days of a live arcade, I'm guessing. Okay, we're doing better. When we hit that thing with the hook shot, it does its blade flourish, you know. Crab. Run past the crab. Run past the crab. Oh, could have gotten that free, but this thing was too fast. Come here and... I should get at least the bronze medal, I think. Alright. There we go. I had no idea that the Happy Birthday song was copyright until the regular show episode. I have too, but it wasn't happy that regular show episode. I found out before that on an episode of QI. But because of that, I knew, okay, I see what you're doing. I see why you're doing this episode. Okay. Okay. Now we have the decision to make here. Are we gonna go Tawna? Or are we gonna go... Okay, let's go Tawna. Because, like, order-wise, technically Tawna is before, you know, before, that other level. Truck, stop. Truck, stop. Okay.
Okay, this place rules.
I mean, like, I assumed their desert was, like, harsher. Wait. Did I see, like... Oh, okay. Ah, that's kind of a... That's sort of a hidden box. I mean, I almost didn't see it there. Okay, you can kill the soul babies with that at least. I'm guessing this is a level that makes it that's harder than the usual levels for Tawna. Maybe she's a fan of Mad Max. Yes, it's these levels are very Mad Max inspired. Oh no, come on. That's just unfair. Oh, wait. Okay, that's... Alright. I understand what they want me to do. Not as hard as you would expect, as long as you already, you know, as long as you know beforehand to do it. There's something secretly here. Probably not. Okay, okay. Before I tamper with that... Okay, so... We're gonna have to jump on this TNT, perhaps, to... Okay, whoa. I mean, that was slightly extreme, but, you know, we did it. We did it. Okay, this one I think we can just jump on. Okay, that was unfair. That there's a bit of a wall up top. I could have fallen directly in the nitro. Okay, let's leave him to his devices in case he's gonna like accidentally trigger something or break a box that I need. Oh, okay. I thought like an enemy or something was gonna come out. Okay, let's get the checkpoint and then... No. I really don't want to redo this one. Because I was a bit apprehensive. I didn't know if it was hook shot or just jump and... You just have to commit to the jump. you know. Come on, Flamer.
Whoa, rad chainsaw.
Okay. That's a nice touch. I was just kind of afraid, like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Okay, must remember, there's, boxes to be found. They're much easier to angle the book shot, at least.
Minions, the bandicoots are inside. Start the doom raid.
Hopefully that thing comes back. But they keep us at this view because I'm assuming it does. Yes, okay. No. You and the jump are in a committed relationship. Oh, it's not an independent life pool, it's just for that level. For the first level, you just, account. Or maybe I just missaw because like 75 can look like 15 with this font. With the, I don't know if that's like Wumpa dings or what they would call that font. Almost forgot that box. You and the jump are going for a rough patch. Is that all? That's a lot of effort for just a couple of boxes. But yeah, this is probably intended to be a harder level. I'm sitting forward in my seat. Okay, so there's the Crash Bandicoot section. These segments the last one. I mean, the life requirement might be a bit difficult for this one. Yes, alright. At least we're getting the boxes and the fruit. No. Okay, yes. time trial of this one's gonna be difficult because they don't have the Wumpa fruit to guide us. What? How could I have possibly missed that many boxes? Oh yeah. Maybe I should quickly do the life requirements. Or try and get the boxes. I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Okay, this place rules.
I mean, the thing is, I thought I was quite careful. Wait. To the right there, there's a bunch of boxes in the sand. Right. Although I do appreciate that they do make some things genuinely difficult. Some of it, at least, should be difficult. And it's not that difficult, I just didn't, like, look properly here. Okay, cool. Hopefully that's all. Okay, that's 3 boxes. How much was I short? I'm gonna have to be really careful here, aren't I? Oh. Oh, okay, yes, nice. Okay. Oh. No. I think it was 186 out of 193. Okay. So we need 4 more. Thank you, Rishav. If they really wanted to be irritating, those tires in the distance could have like hidden boxes. But there's no way to jump back, so I doubt that. Okay, nice. Got those boxes. Just, is there something there? No. Okay, looking in the distance here could be a nice way to see things that otherwise are hidden. This spot is clean. Wait. Can I jump onto this platform? Yes. Oh, really? And the hidden gem too. I mean... Okay, so we're just missing one ball. Jump! Okay. Just so that I don't have to do it every time, you know?
Whoa, rat chainsaw.
You can't jump here, so it's not like some secret warp pad or something.
Attention minions! The bandicoots are inside! Start the doom raid!
Okay, Alright. I hope I'm not rushing again. Like, it's so easy to miss stuff. Is there something here? No. Is there something above here? No. I really hope I'm not missing one. Okay, skip. Let us... Let's do the roll cage. No! Hopefully I can do the life requirement at the same time, but this is my last life, so it's a bit dicey. Okay. Something hidden here. Maybe a box hidden in the trash can. No! No! Slow down, slow down. Die. Okay. YOLO. I'm gonna have to redo the life requirement, but you know, it must be done. There we go, the box. I mean, it would be really, you know, bad if after all that I didn't get all the boxes. Yes, nice, nice. Ooh, okay. Slow down. Die. Okay. Alright, let's go. Again. Yeah. Yes, okay, yes. I'm gonna do the life requirement and the time trial, and then I'll call it a night. I'll call it a night. So, 3. Okay. Ready. We play. I mean, I've got so many lives, you know. Okay, skip.
Okay, this place rules.
Okay, already lost one. Okay, restart.
Okay, this place rules.
Just go past them. Here I can hook them in the... I don't even have to. Oh, 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 oh.
Whoa, rat chainsaw.
Burn, 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 burn.
Attention minions! The bandicoots are inside!
I'm just focusing a lot to not die, so we only can do the time trial and call it a night. You don't have to get all the boxes for this level again, right? No. The final gem will get it if we just make it through without, you know, dying more than 3 times. So that's the life requirement for levels.
Are you ready? Start your... sabotage!
Although it might be worthwhile to follow the boxes, because in this case it tells you when to, like, at least the Wumpa fruit tell you when to jump and when not to. I mean, the time trial for this area is probably gonna be a bit of a mess, but... But we haven't died to a nitro, and we've got 2 more lives to do this level in, so we're doing alright. We're doing alright, yes. We only have the final segment to go. Oh. Okay, alright, let's go.
You've been for so long! You're paid for Christmas!
Okay, there we go. The life requirement done. Okay. And then we just needed to do the time trial. Alright. Got a new skin for Coco. Replay. Okay. Control. 5. Time trial. Okay.
Okay, this place rules.
Okay. Can we kill them before? Okay, nice. Nice. Oh. Okay, I was a bit overzealous there. Okay. So let's just quick shot them. Okay, the second one we don't need to. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. That took a bit too long for that. Get open. I should have been more audacious. Okay, they aren't time boxes. All right. I thought that WCW Nitro died in 2001. I'm not sure. I'm focusing on it. I'm not sure about that reference. I'm too busy rolling about in this murder ball. No. Okay, I thought that WCW Nitro died in 2001. Wait, is that like Crash Team Racing? No. Is that a wrestler? Or is that literally a company that made nitroglycerin pills for our patients? It's fun where my mind goes to sometimes. Okay. Oh. But it's nice to know my instinct there was right. You know, you can double jump. Vasti. Oh, by the way, quite a milestone in my life. I recently reached the mark of having 7 years of free antivirus. I reclaimed the free version 7 years in a row, which feels like an achievement in cheapness. That glitched out a little bit, but not too much. Hey, give us a mask, because I know this is a really difficult one to do, you know, in one go. I'm at least gonna go into a nitro or something. Although, in order to survive the thing behind us, you kind of can't, as we saw, you can't even get into a single TNT, you know? Oh, okay, well, you can a little bit, but you don't have much grace. I lost my masks. Ooh, it's going poorly. Going poor. WCW was a competitor to WWE with their Monday Night Show. Nitro going against WWE Monday Night Show Raw. Okay, so I know about AEW or AWE or what, like. But I thought that was kind of the only competitor it had. Although, like, there was a lot of consolidation going on, you know. There was, like, John Oliver did an entire episode about professional wrestling, you know. And the issues with it. You know, how originally there were, like, a lot of, like, regional areas, and then WWE, like, bought them all up one by one. To get to the point that it's now.
Okay, this place rules. Okay, this place rules.
Burn. Okay, no. Restart.
Okay, this place rules.
I forgot you could kick those too. Kind of a waste though. Sometimes if you hit the baby, I think the baby will go into the what you call it, the Mad Max chainsaw person. Doesn't matter that we lost one mask, we still have another mask, and Crash will get another on that path. He just doesn't get like the free mask treatment because he's inside this ball. Although it's rare that you get the free mask treatment in this game, honestly. Yeah, like, I don't know if I'm playing badly or that's just how it's structured this time around. No. I have to do this mask list. Okay, we got a mask. We got a mask. I actually avoided the TNT that time. No. But there was also another competitor around that time called ECW, although they worked more closely with the WWE. WWE also had another competitor in the mid to late noughties and early teens called TNA. Okay, I remember, like TNA Impact Wrestling or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe it's like a case like minor and major league baseball, because every major league team actually is associated with a minor league team. That actually, the minors aren't a competitor. The minors are where they get more talent. Something about how baseball operates, that system is the best to foster new talent for some reason. But they don't really get that much funding from the teams and stuff. So they have to like do, like, this was also in another John Oliver episode. They have to do like really weird things to attract people to sell tickets. Okay, if you hookshot him, then that guy won't be there. Bad time to try cracking your face. Okay. It's glitching out again, but you know that's fine. Not the worst thing in the world. The ramps though, like that'll give me extra time and stuff. It's not just hard when you're just trying to survive this time around, you know. I mean, 3 seconds is lovely. I think I have 1 mask left though, so it's not the end. Yes! Yes, yes. Go, 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 go. Oi. And we got a gold, alright. Thanks everyone for joining, especially for the messages. I will be streaming on Saturday, same time, Dark Souls. I'm gonna go into, I decided after some grinding to not continue with Darkwood Basin now because that's a bit over leveled for us, and I'm going to go to Blighttown. I'm already there, so I can just go in. Also, if anyone's interested, me and Kasor of Me and the Machine will also be streaming at that point. If you want to see a more group-centered stream, as Rashad mentioned. Yes, and on the Monday morning stream, you know, like 12:30. I will be playing Incredipede, as Rashad mentioned. A very weird-looking game, kind of like World of Goo, where you this thing with one eye and you make their limbs. You know, it's interesting, lovely. I'm chilling out with that because a friend got for me for my birthday. It was on my wishlist, so I'm gonna, you know, start playing that. And I also needed like a puzzle game for the rotation, I think. Although Lenroll is gonna be like the first thing that posts when I start doing reviews again. So, yeah, we'll see about it. Bye, Cheapness. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for joining, Rashad. Everyone, please enjoy the rest of your evening day. Please like and subscribe, or dislike, fair enough thing to do. Remember, I have my content on the Steam Summer Sale. Later today, because it's technically already Thursday, the 9th, is when the Steam Summer Sale will end. So if you want to get something, get it today. I think that's everything. Also, Rishav released a video earlier today where he compiled of the animated Mummy series, all the scenes with the Minotaur in it, voiced over by Kevin Michael Richardson. So yeah, I kind of miss him. I don't know if he still voice acts. Last thing I heard him in was an Apple and Onion. I think that's everything. Also, Maheen does have a video he did with Video Game Town Hall. If you want to check Video Game Town Hall, also that chronologically lists the things found announced in the Nintendo what you call it, the Nintendo Direct, but in chronological order, so you can know, okay, this comes out when, you know, all right. And also, as usual, the Respawn make great content. They're probably going to release some Esports World Cup content soon, and they've been releasing content relating to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Resynced. You know, yeah, thanks for the promotion. Yes, Resynced. Like, they already have a video where the voice actor, they asked him his favorite line from Edward Kenway, and they did post a bunch of stories, which makes it seem like they maybe sang sea shanties or something. So we'll see what they release. Okay, I think that's pretty much everyone.